The Commerce Secretary went with Donald Trump to Saudi Arabia on his overseas trip, and he explained on CNBC why he thinks the Saudi government is so great.
There's no question that they're liberalizing their society. And I think the other thing that was fascinating to me, there was not a single hint of a protester anywhere there during the whole time we were there. Not one guy with a bad placard. Instead,
but Secretary Ross, that may be not necessarily because they don't have those feelings there, but because they control people and don't allow them to come and express their feelings quite the same as we do here.
In theory, that could be true, but boy, there was certainly no sign of it. There was not a single effort at any incursion. There wasn't anything. The mood was a genuinely good mood. And at the end of the trip, as I was getting back on the plane, the security guards from the Saudi side who'd been helping us over the weekend all wanted to pose for a big photo op, and then they gave me 2 gigantic bushels of dates as a present, a thank you for the trip that we had had. That was a pretty from the heart, very genuine gesture, and it really touched me.
This guy is on a legendary level of stupid. I mean, he's Guinness Book World Record stupid. He's like a stereotypical American dumbass who's clueless, who's like, I went on the propaganda tour, and I think these are nice folks. Yeah, it was a genuine gesture. Some young fucking guards in Saudi Arabia who gave you dates. They're giving it to you because they really like you and they really got to create a strong bond with you, and you're their buddy, and oh, it touched me deep down because nobody here has touched me in 17 years. I'm Wilbur Ross. Are you that stupid? They gave me dates. They're good friends. I'll overlook the fact that Saudi Arabia arms jihadists all around the world and is massacring women and children in Yemen. They are my buddy. Yay! He's so incredibly stupid. And I honestly think, like, that was a genuine thought he had about how, oh, there are no protesters. Isn't that wonderful? They are an absolute monarchy and a theocracy and an authoritarian tyranny. They don't allow protesters. If somebody protests, their ass will be thrown in jail, and actually what's more likely is they'll be killed. We've covered stories of Shia activists who they put to death. So you can't, not only can you not protest, you can't protest anything. Like nothing. Hey, I would like minorities to have a few more rights. Put them in jail. Maybe kill them. It was really nice. There were no protests. This is how these guys wish America was. This uber wealthy, out of touch, elitist loser who doesn't know anything. He would love, like, he looks at fucking Occupy Wall Street. He's like, damn hippies, go get a job. Get back to your peasant tenement homes. Why don't you just go serve the rich people and give me dates? Give me dates so I can like you. Man, that'd be such a kind gesture. What a rube this guy is. What a dunderhead, a blockhead this guy is. I can't believe he really made those points. Even the CNBC host. CNBC is arguably worse than Fox News in their propaganda. This is the financial expert channel. None of the hosts saw the subprime mortgage crisis and the Great Recession happening. They all thought, market's going to rebound. It's not going to be a downturn. Bubbles aren't real. Supply side economics. They don't know anything. They don't know anything. But this host was like, wait, you're saying the fact that there weren't protests is a good sign? That's uniquely First Amendment. Hey, go out there and protest and have your voice heard and try to make political changes. That's the most American thing. This guy's like, isn't it great that there were no protests? Isn't it wonderful when there's an authoritarian regime and nobody could talk except me and rich people? Yeah, isn't that great? I really just think he's this dumb. And so I have a conclusion based off this. That, you know how we always have the discussion, are they stupid or is it like nefarious? In the case of Wilbur Ross, and this leads me to believe in the case of many other people in the government, they're just stupid. So, like, for example, the countless times that we've engaged in arming jihadists, whether it be the Mujahideen under Ronald Reagan in the 1980s to fight the big bad Soviet Union, whether it be now in Syria, how sometimes we arm them directly, or sometimes we do it through Saudi Arabia and through Turkey. A lot of people would say, and I would say this is a reasonable opinion, sometimes I feel this way, they go, yeah, no, the U.S. knows they're doing it, and they're doing it on purpose, and they don't care. No, but like Wilbur Ross's comments here lead me to believe that they just don't, like, they're just that stupid, where they're like, all of the rebels in Syria are moderate. Let's give it to, I want to do jihad 13 at gmail.com, and then he will bring about a free and open Syria. Let's arm jihadists because they will not turn their weapons on us. Like, with a guy like Wilbur Ross, he's that dumb where he's like, I don't know what's the problem. We give weapons to Saudi Arabia. I don't see what... Saudi Arabia is great. They gave me dates. What do you want me to tell you? So, of course, yeah, sure, arm them. It's totally fine. I love that. They're good people. They were nice to me. They're good people. It's like when Petraeus said, we should arm Al-Qaeda in Syria. He said that. He argued that. There was a big story about that. A lot of people were like, what? I think that Petraeus might be a guy like Wilbur Ross who's just stupid. Who's like, we want to beat ISIS, right? Well, Al-Qaeda and ISIS fight, so arm Al-Qaeda. And we want to beat Assad, right? Well, Al-Qaeda will fight Assad too, so they'll fight. It's a win-win. Al-Qaeda will fight Assad and they'll fight ISIS, so let's arm Al-Qaeda. The geniuses... The supposed geniuses in our system running our government, these are the thoughts they have. This is how deep it goes. It's so beyond pathetic that we need a new word for it